Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to welcome you to today's session. Today, we're going to explore how to navigate uncertainty with confidence. Our focus will be on learning how to lead effectively through a crisis. We'll cover key strategies and insights that can help you stay steady and guide your teams successfully. So, let's get started and discover how to lead with clarity and resilience in challenging times. Strong leadership plays a crucial role in uncovering the hidden strengths within an organization. When leaders lead effectively, they reveal capabilities and resilience that might not be immediately visible. On the other hand, weak leadership can accelerate instability, causing confusion and making trust erode among team members. This slide highlights the idea of strength versus instability. It's important to understand that how leaders respond in challenging times directly impacts the team's destiny. Their actions can determine how long a crisis lasts, how severe it becomes, and ultimately, what the final outcome will be for both the team and the organization as a whole. Outcomes really hinge on leadership because crises are emotionally charged, unpredictable, and high stakes. They test every leader's true character. It's in these moments that the real qualities of leadership are revealed, whether it's resilience, decisiveness, or integrity. This is what we call the ultimate test, the crisis leadership challenge. How you handle these moments can define your leadership legacy and shape the future of your organization. Every crisis unfolds in distinct phases, and each one calls for a different leadership approach. Recognizing which phase your organization is in and knowing how to respond appropriately is truly the defining skill of a crisis leader. In the initial shock phase, the priority is to provide clarity and structure. People look to us for reassurance and direction, so it's critical to establish a sense of stability. As we move into recovery, the goal shifts to rebuilding momentum and restoring trust. This is where we focus on getting things back on track and reaffirming confidence in our organization. During the renewal phase, it's about learning from the experience, adapting our strategies, and preparing for the future. This is a time to innovate and set the stage for growth. Finally, in the survival phase, the focus becomes ruthlessly prioritizing what matters most and protecting our core assets. It's about making tough decisions to ensure the organization's continued existence. Understanding these four phases, shock, recovery, renewal, and survival, helps us navigate the chaos more effectively. When we respond with the right leadership posture at each stage, we can guide our organizations through crises with resilience and purpose. Let's start by identifying the team members who are calm and grounded. These individuals often serve as anchors during challenging situations. By leveraging their steadiness, we can better anticipate the next critical steps and guide the team effectively. Next, it's important to find your anchors, those reliable team members who help stabilize the group. Once identified, use their strength to keep the momentum going and to navigate through uncertainty. Now, setting short-term, achievable goals is essential. When things feel overwhelming or paralyzing, breaking the larger challenge into smaller, manageable steps helps to get people moving with purpose. It transforms uncertainty into action. Narrowing the focus is also key. Share what you know openly and honestly. Acknowledge what isn't known without hesitation. This honesty creates trust and stabilizes the team, more so than trying to project false confidence. And finally, communicate precisely. Clear, direct communication is vital, especially in a crisis. Leading with clarity and calm helps to reduce confusion and keeps everyone aligned. Remember, when shocks happen, lead with clarity and calmness. This phase is about steady leadership, even amid turbulence. People experience crisis differently. That's why it's so important to tailor your support to meet each person where they are. Every individual handles stress in their own way, so understanding and adapting your approach can make a real difference. When engaging with your team, focus on doing so individually. This personalized attention helps build trust and reassures people that they're supported. Now, it's also crucial to emphasize effectiveness over perfection. During stressful times, teams simply can't perform at 100%. And honestly, they shouldn't be expected to. Recognizing this helps set realistic expectations and reduces unnecessary pressure. Normalize reduced output. It's okay if productivity drops temporarily. The priority should be protecting critical operations, those essential functions that keep everything running. Everything else can be deprioritized without guilt. This ruthless prioritization ensures we're focusing on what truly matters. Ultimately, it's about survival, focusing on what matters most. By being strategic and intentional with our efforts, we can navigate through crises more effectively and emerge stronger. This approach aligns with our overall goal of resilient leadership in challenging times. Let's take a closer look at some of the key strategies for effective crisis leadership. First, learning continuously and adapting rapidly is crucial. In a crisis, things change quickly, so staying flexible and open to new information helps us respond effectively. Next, collaborating across silos and stakeholders ensures we gather diverse perspectives and resources, which strengthens our solutions. Leveraging data to inform decisions allows us to base our actions on facts rather than assumptions, making our responses more precise. Anticipating and planning for multiple scenarios prepares us for various possible outcomes, so we're not caught off guard. Empowering teams with information and autonomy builds trust and enables quicker, more confident decision-making. And at the core of all this, building trust through consistency creates a solid foundation that sustains us through challenging times. Now, moving to the second set of strategies, being decisive but flexible is about making clear decisions while remaining adaptable as new information emerges. Maintaining clarity of vision and values helps keep everyone aligned and focused on what truly matters. Showing empathy and caring for the well-being of our teams fosters resilience and loyalty, which are vital during crises. Communicating frequently and transparently keeps everyone informed, reduces uncertainty, and builds confidence in our leadership. All these strategies, when combined, create a comprehensive approach that helps us navigate crises effectively. Remember, the goal is to lead with clarity, compassion, and agility, ensuring we emerge stronger on the other side. Rigid 5-year plans can often become liabilities when the environment is unpredictable and volatile. In such situations, flexibility is key. Leaders who take the time to scenario plan, actively engage stakeholders, and base their decisions on solid data are able to move faster and more confidently when it really matters. Organizations that handle crises effectively don't just react differently, they prepare differently. Building strategic agility means embedding flexibility and foresight into your operating model long before any disruption occurs. Remember, resilience isn't something you find after a crisis hits. It's something you build beforehand. Strategic agility is about preparing before and during a crisis, so you can adapt quickly and maintain your course. This proactive approach is crucial for navigating uncertainty and emerging stronger on the other side. On this slide, we see that transparency and a clear sense of purpose are essential for maintaining morale and performance, especially when uncertainty is high. When people understand the why behind what we're doing and see honesty from leadership, it helps everyone stay engaged and resilient. Shared purpose is about empowering teams to co-create solutions. The best ideas, especially in a crisis, don't always come from the top down. Sometimes, the most innovative and effective answers emerge when everyone is encouraged to contribute. Next, adaptive leadership is crucial. It's a balancing act, moving quickly to respond, but also genuinely caring for your people. Acting swiftly without empathy can damage trust, so it's important to show that you value their well-being even amid urgent circumstances. Then we have urgency combined with empathy. Post-pandemic disruptions require sustained energy and resilience. It's not about single heroic acts, but adopting a long-distance mindset, thinking of leadership as a marathon, not a sprint. Finally, leading through this sustained crisis means developing leadership stamina. This long-term approach is becoming the new normal, and it demands that we stay energized and resilient over time. This is how we build trust, foster engagement, and navigate ongoing challenges successfully. Strategic foresight and operational flexibility are powerful tools. They don't just help us reduce the impact of crises, they actually make the unthinkable manageable. On this slide, I want to highlight how IKEA exemplifies this approach. Their modular, adaptable supply chain allowed them to quickly and decisively exit a market when needed. This agility limited their exposure and, most importantly, protected their brand reputation. Let's look back to 2022, when conflict escalated in the region. IKEA responded by localizing production within Russia, a strategic move to ensure supply continuity despite geopolitical risks. And going further back, in 2014, during the Crimea annexation, IKEA's ability to adapt and respond swiftly was again demonstrated. This real-world example shows how crisis resilience in action can help a company navigate complex and unpredictable situations. It underscores the overall theme that being prepared and flexible truly makes a difference when facing the unthinkable. Crises alone don't create strong leaders. Instead, it's our preparation and core values that truly shape us. So I encourage you to lead boldly, to keep learning every day, and to inspire confidence when it matters most. Remember, preparation and values are what really win in tough times. Resilience isn't just an individual trait, it's a team effort. Trust, collaboration, and shared purpose are your greatest assets. Building resilient teams means fostering these qualities. When facing shock, lead with calm. During survival, stay relentless with your focus. And when it's time for renewal, be bold with your vision. Developing your communication skills, empathy, and clarity before a crisis hits is crucial. Doing that work in advance makes all the difference. So I urge you to build these skills now, not when a crisis is already upon us. This is your call to action. Prepare, lead with purpose, and develop your resilience today, so you're ready to lead effectively when it truly matters.